Okay, we are going to talk about being an entrepreneur in this short video. Entrepreneur is the agent or the actor or the active person who is involved with entrepreneurship. So, what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is an innovative process where individuals just pursue opportunities without regard to the resources they currently control, meaning that they are limitless. Whatever they have at the moment doesn't limit them to pick up that idea and try to make it happen. It's about dreaming and looking to the future and trying to achieve something that excites you. So entrepreneurs are trying to realize their dreams, their goals in such a way that they will bring innovations into the life. So an entrepreneur might be a self-employed, like the hairdressers, right? I mean, you can just employ yourself and then just run a small business, or it might be a kind of a creation of new organizations, new businesses, startups, right? You might consider an entrepreneur does that, right? An entrepreneur is also an innovator, a source of new ideas. They bring into life goods, services, new businesses, new procedures, new way of thinking, of doing business. They all contribute in a number of ways, a combination of them in different degrees of innovation, sometimes very radical, and they change the whole industry, or sometimes it's just very incremental, but it's just enough to get extra values contributing to the society and to the economy. There might be also different versions of entrepreneurs. You might just start a company that will be a for-profit company trying to race with the existing industries, other organizations, given their industrial structure and so on. Or you might just prefer, okay, I will go in a company, start working there, and become an entrepreneur inside that organization. So you might consider that you reduce the risks that you will handle when you start a company, right? Everything has to be on you. All the resources, all the efforts that you establish is around yourself, your individual support and the resources. But when you become a member of the company, an organization, right, it will be much easier to find people that are like you and then join as a project group, and then you can discuss with your managers, pull the resources available and try to do within an existing established organization that has the resources, connections, networks that will be much easier, much quicker. And it will be also perhaps to the goals of the organization. The organization wants to have them, but it's very difficult to establish with a very limited project. So you can introduce them, new projects, new ideas, new innovations that will push the corporate itself and then become an entrepreneur as an organization, right? So you might choose such a lifestyle that will be, still entrepreneur, but at the same time working full-time in a company, in an organization. And believe me, there are so many organizations out there trying to be an entrepreneurial organization. So they try to support all their employees, give the incentives, and then they want them to come up and challenge their businesses so that they can get ready for the next opportunity in the market. Another option is as an entrepreneur, rather than starting a company or just going and working in a company, is entrepreneurship in social cause. Those people that are social entrepreneurs, they are still following the same mindset, right? It's a process. They want to do innovations. And they want to do all this, not just for profit. In the case of startups, which are for-profit companies as an organization structure, right? Legally, You are trying to establish your organization so that you can make the money. Here, in the case of social entrepreneurship, the life is different. Your goals are different. What you are trying to do is to solve a social problem. It might be hunger, poverty, global warming, you name it. There is something that is critically problematic, and you are trying to come up with innovative solutions that can help people and nature, environment, governments, right, organizations, institutions, culture, whatever you name as an outcome.